Hey guys, what's going on? Star Wars Nation here. Many people have been wondering this one exact question. Is Ahsoka dead or alive? Yes, many people have seen that in this last final episode, if she was actually dead, because the whole building collapsed and Vader survived. Yeah, Vader was the one to survive through all of this. We don't know is a clue yet of who survived and who did not. So my question is probably she survived because, as you can see in the next photo here, she is currently walking into the Sith temple I should say, and trying to find something, maybe a clue or something about what happened or gain more knowledge. I don't know, but it's a possibility. As you can see, you got a little photo here of her. This is definitely her because you can see that she has her ears and she's wearing, it looks like she's grasping her arm, by the way, and she does not have her lightsabers on her, which is very curious to me why she wouldn't like leave them or something or wherever they went. But anyway, back to the fact that is she could have died or not because of what of Darth Vader did. He could have spared her life or he couldn't have. We don't know because if you guys look, you see a little mist around her when she's going into the Sith temple or something to gain more knowledge or whatever. I might be wrong on this, but you guys can comment down below your thoughts. Otherwise, as you can see, there's smoke all around him, and when you guys see in Master Yoda or when Obi-Wan Kenobi dies in the original episode of Star Wars, it turns out that they are ghosts, like, or however you say them, like spirits of them, and can talk or whatever. So that might be her spirit going into the Sith temple to learn more and letting everybody know that she's still like there, but she's not actually the fighter, because she wouldn't, if she was actually there, then she would at least have her lightsabers on her. I'm not sure, and it looks like not much of her clothing is like ripped up, so that would explain more of how, like, if she died or either way if she lived, because mostly if you were getting crushed by a temple, you would either get wrecked because that would actually happen to you, and because you might get scraped on some stuff. But when Darth Vader came out, it turned out that he was alright, except for his mask. His mask was half done, and normally in the original episode of when they see Luke Skywalker as taking off his helmet, he does not survive after taking off his helmet. So we discover that this can not happen for him. So this is unappealing that how he would survive and how Ahsoka wouldn't, because he would have died earlier before she did because his mask was removed, and he can't breathe when his mask was removed because he got burned in the fire. So it all leaves up to the conclusion of her having at least the one chance of surviving. If she didn't, like in the recent picture I showed you, if she didn't survive, then all of this would be over, because Star Wars Rebels, it came to truth that people are thinking that hey, oh, she is dead, she ain't. I know there's this whole argument about this all over YouTube about people arguing. What my fact is that she probably is dead, and that's just her spirit, because Vader would definitely not leave and just leave her alive like that and just walk away everything. Otherwise, unless she convinced him, I should say, convinced him to at least spare her life or at least act dead. If she wasn't actually dead, then she could have at least got up and ran while he was walking out the door, because he killed him or stuff landed on top. But I don't have the rest of the pictures of it, but it shows that, like, he walks out of the temple and he's like limping, like he can barely walk, because if he got like hit by something, then that would maybe be a clue of she did something to him, forced push him or whatever into a wall or something. I don't know, but as if we go back to the picture here of when we see her, she's currently where the battle was. She's away from it, so it had to take a while for her to get back to where she actually was and could see her fighting him. But removing his mask, he would definitely, Vader would not survive if we look in the old episodes, which I am kind of amazed that this actually happened. I don't know if it's true or false that she died. I not quite, don't get me wrong, I usually would know about this because I'm a big fan. I mean, all of you watching this are too. And just to find out if you guys know anything, what your opinions are. She could have survived, she could have not. As in the picture here, she shows like she's there, but no one knows what exactly happened, because as we see in the like when she's walking into the temple, she drops to her knees, some people say, or she just keeps walking into the dark so we can't see her, which I think is kind of like weird, showing why they would show that, like her going into there, because that just leaves us like more clues and keeps everyone wondering, and all these arguments on YouTube about this. So I'm thinking they should upload another one of these, just to show them, just to show everybody, or a spoiler, something like that. I hope to see out there. But yeah, so most of these videos is coming with, is Ahsoka dead or alive because of what Vader did, or is she alive because of what she did? She could have kicked Vader right out of there and been like awesome, but we don't know, so we leave it up to you guys to decide, or to forget all about it and just leave. But yeah, I'm thinking she is dead. I'm not sure because of her spirit just looking at that same exact moment, and also the place toppling down on her. That's what would get me going that she's actually dead. So I will be wondering, how did Vader survive? That is he going to be coming back? Is what's going to happen? And I also heard they're making a book on that after, and see if Ahsoka's alive in that book. I'm not gonna get the book, but I will wait. And they said mostly they'll explain it in the season 3, like season 3 at least. I think that's coming out soon. I don't know when, but I'll have to look all that information up. And yeah, so can you guys prove if Ahsoka is dead or alive? I don't know myself. You guys decide in the comment section down below. Make sure to like this video and comment, yada yada yada, all of that stuff down there. And I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Peace.